The Boston Celtics are the team to beat in the NBA. They just got another victory versus the Orlando Magic, keeping that home record alive of 14-0 at home in the TD Garden. And we'll be breaking down how impactful the Celtics have been in this win and how great they've played this season, looking at Jaylen Brown with another stellar performance. All of that to break down on this episode of Celtics Digest. I'm Bruce Veliz. But before we get into any Boston Celtics news, I would like to say that roughly around 80% of our viewers are not subscribed. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys hit that big old red subscribe button and join the Celtics Digest family. We're so close to getting to our goal of 3,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new and want to make sure you guys stay up to date on everything Boston Celtics, updates, post-game reactions, live streams, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as we are the place to provide that content. But let's dive into the post-game breakdown here today, as the Celtics got a fantastic victory. Make sure to grab a snack, as this is going to be a jam-packed episode. But we'll be diving in, talking about how the Celtics keep that home win streak alive at the TD Garden. The Celtics are now 14-0 at the TD Garden after winning their last 5 games in a row at home. A terrific homestand for the Celtics, as now they prepare to go out to California and take on the teams out west. But we'll be breaking down this post game here, looking at this Celtics stats. They got the W 114-97. It was a little shaky in the first quarter. We'll break down how one Orlando Magic player did really successful versus the Boston Celtics. But after that, the Orlando Magic got a little bit cold. The second quarter, the Celtics took a little bit of a nice lead. Third quarter collapse happened as usual, but in the fourth quarter, the Celtics came alive in the clutch, led by Jaylen Brown. Celtics shot 48% from the field, better than the Orlando Magic, and shot better from three-point range. Very physical game, but the Celtics definitely held their own on their shooting stance, and that's what helped them get through this game late in the fourth quarter. Shot around 88% from the free throw, outshooting the Orlando Magic from the free throw line from percentage, but the Celtics not getting as many free throws as the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic getting triple as amount of free throws compared to the Celtics, so the Celtics in some foul trouble in today's game. But the Celtics doing great on the offensive and defensive glass, out-rebounding the Orlando Magic 55-43 in a game where 2 games ago, where they played in the in-season tournament, where the Orlando Magic completely destroyed the Boston Celtics in the offensive glass. The Celtics did solid tonight, they both finished with 10 offensive rebounds, with the Celtics getting 12 more defensive rebounds helped them out in the game. 17 assists, a tied, but those 8 extra blocks from the Boston Celtics, those 12 blocks, definitely helped out with their paint defense. The Orlando Magic had some more steals, but the Celtics definitely had some steals as well and had a lot of turnover points from that. And the Celtics obviously dominating the point, outscoring the Orlando Magic by 10 points in the paint. We want to look at the team's individual stats. We can look at the Celtics here. You can see that Jayson Tatum had an all-right game, 8 for 21 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 23 points. Was a solid piece for the Boston Celtics. Same thing with Kristaps Porzingis, shooting around 50% from the field, 10 rebounds for the Celtics there, 9 of those being defensive rebounds. Jrue Holiday had a very impactful game for the Boston Celtics early on. He had a lot of points, only finished with 14, but had 11 in the first half, but did a lot for the Boston Celtics. Got a lot of steals with 2 blocks, also had some rebounds as well for the Boston Celtics. Helping out with that defensive side is always great, alongside with his other stock exchange partner, Derrick White, shooting 4 for 9 from the field. Not the greatest shooting night, 1 for 5 from 3 for Derrick White, but Derrick White doing what he does best, helping out the Boston Celtics. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 10 points. And the man of the hour, Jaylen Brown, who had a slow start in the first half and into the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, absolutely erupted for the Boston Celtics, dropping 17 points, shooting 12 from 20 from the field, 5 for 8 from 3, 2 for 2 from free throw, with 5 total rebounds, 6 total assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Jaylen Brown was doing everything he could for the Celtics team, and when he was needed most late in the game, after the Celtics had kind of collapsed in the third quarter going into the fourth, he stepped up tremendously. Jayson Tatum hit some big threes in the fourth quarter as well for the Boston Celtics. We look at the bench, not really that many stellar performances on the offensive side. You can see Lamar Stevens didn't do that much. Sam Hauser only shot 2 for 5, 0 for 3 from the field. Played some solid defense, but Al Horford was probably the most impactful for this bench unit tonight. 3 for 7 from the field, not the greatest, but 2 for 3 from 3 with 8 rebounds, 7 of those being defensive, 2 assists, and 1 block, and a plus 19. Al Horford helping out the Boston Celtics and being a consistent spacer and great rim protector for the Celtics' second unit here. We want to look at the Orlando Magic stats. You can see no one really did good on the Orlando Magic shooting-wise besides Paolo Banchero. He went 14 from 30 with 4 for 10 from 3, finished with 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 36 points. But he had 24 entering halfway through the second quarter. He started to slow down as the Orlando Magic just went cold from making shots late in the game. Jalen Suggs, the only other player on this team to get over 10 points, but everyone kind of shot inconsistently. Franz Wagner shot pretty bad. Goga Bataz didn't shoot great. Suggs didn't shoot great. So it was a tough and terrible game for the Orlando Magic, and the Celtics were able to get it done because they played a great defensive game tonight. If we want to look at some quotes here after the game, we can look and see that Jaylen Brown, with his 5th three-pointer this afternoon, Jaylen Brown has made more career three-pointers than Antoine Walker and is now the 3rd place on Celtics all-time three-point list, which is congratulations to you, Jaylen Brown. You definitely deserve it. After the start of the season, a lot of fans have been skeptical on Jaylen Brown's shooting ability. A little bit myself, too. He hasn't been the most consistent from 3 this season, but tonight he definitely succeeded from 3 and hit a clutch 3 off a nice tetherball pass from Al Horford in the corner. That was the assist of the game at that point. It was a great pass. And then obviously when he was feeling himself with the heat check, he took the fast break 3, and that was terrific as well. Jaylen Brown just firing from all cylinders in the third quarter and coming alive for this Boston Celtics team, and that is something you love to see. We got some quotes here from Joe Mazzulla saying that, from Jay King, that Joe Mazzulla said it's been fun to watch Jaylen Brown grow as a player this season. And Joe Mazzulla also said that he thinks that we're starting to play what I would call Celtic basketball. I would totally agree in that scenario. The Celtics really did come alive as a team today, playing great defense as they usually do. They're obviously a top team in the defense, like we mentioned in the past. They are a top 10 team in offense and defense, top 3 in defense, but their defense actually excelled versus a tough, gritty Orlando Magic team. When the Celtics usually play the Orlando Magic, it's very physical. It's hard for the Celtics to go off on offense. The Magic usually have some great wings that can stop the Boston Celtics, but tonight it was just nothing for them in the fourth quarter. Obviously, in the third quarter, the Magic kind of brought it back, but the Celtics were able to hold it out and get a nice victory. We want to look at Jaylen Brown's stats one more time to gloss over how important he was for the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown, 31 points. Like I said, 17 of those in the fourth quarter. Tremendous performance from him. 12 for 20 from the field, 5 for 8 from three-pointer. Obviously, we just mentioned he passed Antoine Walker. He's 3rd all-time for the Celtics in three-point makes, which is crazy to think of. So it shows you how much invaluable the three-pointer has become in the last couple of years. The two for 2 from the free throw line, which is fantastic, as well as the Celtics have been a little bit inconsistent from free throw to start the season. They've really found themselves in the last couple of games. Jaylen Brown, 1 offensive rebound, 4 defensive rebounds, 5 total rebounds, 6 total assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Jaylen Brown getting everyone in the offensive involved, also helping out with plays to Kristaps, Porzingis, Jayson, Tatum if he's not going out and scoring, and that is what you want to see out of your second best player. So let me know in the comment section down below, are you guys excited that Jaylen Brown had an excellent game for the Boston Celtics? He's been very vocal these last couple games, saying versus the Cleveland Cavaliers that they needed a little bit more energy in that game, and they obviously still won it, but he was still satisfactory that they got the W. Then he mentioned that it was the game of the year beating the Orlando Magic last time on Friday night because they were very short-handed, and then tonight, after having a stellar performance, after getting maybe a little bit of chirping done to him, he turned up in the fourth quarter and was fantastic for this Celtics offense and defense. Truly trying to perform that he wants to be a all-star player, definitely wants to be in that all-NBA conversation, and definitely still wants to fight for that all-defensive team. So let me know your guys' opinions and thoughts of Jaylen Brown. You guys excited that he's back, or do you guys think that it's just a little bit of a fluke? Let me know what you guys think. I love to know. I personally think Jaylen Brown is back. I'm super happy that he's here, and he has been performing greatly for this Boston Celtics team this whole season. If you guys are at this point in the video and you guys are still not subscribed, what are you guys doing? We know you guys enjoy the content. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the family. Would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Celtics Digest, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm Bruce Veliz. Peace out.